Hello and welcome back, friends. If you are new around here, I'm Big Gator. If you came looking for the sharpest tennis bets, you're right where you belong. All right. Right now we're covering a few things: ATP Paris the Masters, the final, and then a bit of the first round in ATP Athens and Metz, staying in France a bit too. Okay, so get yourself involved into the comments. We got a couple of things we're touching on today. Keep your eyes peeled for my pinned comment if you like to see what I will be playing as well. All right, and if you do like the breakdown of these matches, please give the video a like. It goes a super long way. If you would like to get my picks or support the channel further, you can subscribe. If you would like to get even more generous, there's a link at the bottom of the pinned comment if you would like to donate, as well as a link to my free Discord where we have extra plays, including NBA, NFL, soccer, MLB, everything. So, with that being said, what are we looking like for today? What are we looking like? What are we looking like? I didn't play anything, but I told you guys Felix is going to be going to the final. It's going to be Felix versus Sinner. I told you. He was just... If he's going to be Vacherot, the guy who beats everybody else, including Bublik, he's going to be doing this. So, it's weird. This, deductive reasoning thing that I've been doing this past few weeks has been working very well. But really, it's just honestly luck. This doesn't really, the way that the math end doesn't always actually add up to what we're getting. So, just wanted to preface with that. It's been a little weird, but without further ado, let's get into what we got going on. Great job, Felix. That's all I can really say. Great job, Bublik. Great job at all the semifinalists except for Zverev, because he only scored one game today. So, anyway, let's talk about the final, and then we'll get into the other two that are taking place, okay? So you know what the final is, right? It's Felix Auger-Aliassime going against Jannik Sinner for their 6th head-to-head. More like their 5th, though. Felix had the walkover in Madrid last year, but Felix was beating him. He daddied him technically because of that walkover, but Felix was so close to defeating him 3 times in a row. And now Jannik is in the position where he has beaten him 2 times in a row. Felix can't go out like this. This is the first time they're facing each other in a final. But it's Jannik Sinner. Come on, bro. He's undefeated on this surface. As much as I would love to think that Felix gets this win here, Jannik is just has a growing win rate on this surface. Now he's at 80.43. Okay? Pretty unfuckwittable, if you ask me. Pretty unfuckwittable, if you ask me. But, damn, bro. Felix is playing like rent is due. I'm telling you, I think that dude got a baby on the way. I swear to you, bro. People that hoop like this, something's going on behind the scenes. Remember Cazaux? We saw how he was just a few weeks ago. He got a baby on the way. So, hey, man. Sinner playing like he just always playing. He be playing like the rent is due, though. So, I don't know. I would go for the over games here, just because in the last time they played each other, Felix took a set off of him. He was a little shooken up playing against him in back in Cincinnati, but in the U.S. Open, he took a set off of him. I'd be absolutely astounded to take him for a 3-setter in this final. The boy is plus 800 to win against Jannik. Daring odds. Daring odds. It going to a 3-setter is plus 240. That is some serious smoke, friends. Felix getting a set just alone is plus 200. I like his chances of getting a set here. Zverev isn't really that impressive to me. I don't know what I know he was hurt though, so I don't want to talk too crazy about him. I know he was hurt, so I like Felix for a set or Jannik 2-1. But what's Jannik 2-1? Let's see what that is. Let's see what the price is. Shwa, shwa, shwa. It's plus 310. So if you want to play with that fire, you go ahead and do that and thank me later. Center winning in straights, though. I mean, if you want to go for the all safe move, you go for the over 12.5 for Yannick Sinner. This is the match where you do that. This is the match where you can do that and be comfortable with it. That's the pick I would pick for this if I was giving it out to people. So we'll move on. I got some other matches to touch on. And hopefully we wish the boys the best of luck in their matches, right? And let's pop over to... Where are we going next? I think we're going to Greece, baby. Let's go to Athens, Greece real quick. Talk about our first match, all right? And we only got 3 going down in Athens, okay? Only 3. And our first match that we're going to be dealing with in the first round, so be careful about first round, it's going to be Alejandro Tabilo going against Adam Walton. And this is going to be the first time they've played each other. Tabilo is a lefty, so let's see. Walton hasn't played against the lefty. He lost against Bellucci in Shanghai in the first round. Beat Ugo in the U.S. Open in the first round, but he was all out of form. Tabilo plays decently on the hard courts this later portion of the season, so I like where he's at. Lost to Shapovalov, pretty bad. And Tabilo, he can hit the ball hard. He's got a good serve, too. I would get Tabilo for a set here. He's probably like the super favorite, but let me see what they're talking about. Okay, well... There we are. Okay, Athens. Minus 212 to win. Yeah, I get why they would have it at that price. Something about Adam Walton's recent performances, I don't know. Not too specifically inspiring. Lost to Medvedev, Cilic, and Vukic. So three match losing streak. A bit hot and cold, but Tabilo is on a 3-match losing streak as well. Since getting on the indoor hard courts, he's been having some hard time adjusting. This is his really last chance. They're literally 1 rank apart, these guys. 82 Tabilo, 83 Walton. As far as the indoor hard courts goes, Tabilo plays significantly better, played more. So I would definitely lean on him there for that win. And we can move on. And our next match is going to be, oh my gosh, Stefanos Sakellaridis. Wait, Sakellaridis? Yes, Sakellaridis. Going against Nuno Borges. Sheesh, what a tongue twister. And this is going to be their first head-to-head, obviously. We got a 21-year-old Greek boy playing in Greece, in Athens, one of the last ATP tournaments of the season. He's ranked 290. I take it back. They played each other back in 2021. What? Borges beat him 6-1, 6-2 at an M15 ITF clay match. I want to see what this kid is. What's up with this kid? Has he got a lefty? Is he a lefty? Is he a righty? He's right-handed. Okay. Hasn't been able to climb. That much we can tell. It's been 4 years since he played Nuno, and he's ranked probably the same as what Nuno was at that point in time. So, made it to the final in the M15 local tournament. We lost in straights. Only dropping it. I don't know what we're talking about here. Nuno's going to win. But you know when the people get them home court advantages, bro, that should be crazy. He's a minus 566 favorite. Let's leave it alone. Maybe take him for the spread, 3.5. Call it a day. Minus 250. Not bad. And our next match is going to be Wow. Alexei Popyrin going against Sebastian Korda. And they've played each other 4 times already, twice on the indoor courts. And it's 3-1 Korda. To no surprise to me, honestly. This is actually the one time where I feel like I can trust Sebastian Korda. This is the lineup and he's minus 174 first round. I'd take that. I would take that. They always play in a tiebreak. That's at plus 100 if you want to take that smoke. Every time they play, it goes to a tiebreak. In the most recent years, 2025, Korda won tiebreak in Stockholm, and then he lost that, but won the next 2 sets. Popyrin beat him in Montreal, where he just plays the best tennis in his career, is in Montreal, in Canada, in the semis. And then Sebastian Korda beat him in the indoor courts in Astana, first round. Double tiebreak in both sets, and then a 6-4 decider. And also on the carpet back in 2020, Sebastian Korda beat him in a challenger. Weird. But I like Sebastian Korda in this position, but I also like a tiebreak. But I'd rather just go with Sebastian Korda, to be honest with you. A little bit too iffy to think that they can get their serves popping. If anything, these guys are here to get an extra couple dollars. Getting to the top 10 right now is out the question, so they know that much. But that's really all we got going down in Athens. We can pop over to the only 2 matches we got going down in Metz, back in France. And boy, oh boy, they're literally just 4 French dudes playing. So this is going to be sick. And the first match we're going to talk about is Arthur Cazaux going against Adrian Mannarino. I'm sorry. And this is their 3rd head-to-head coming. They haven't played on a hard court yet, but we know Cazaux plays pretty well on an indoor court. He's 21-21 with a 50% win rate. Then we have Mannarino, who's 0-5 this season. Hasn't been playing the best in the indoor courts, but he's 8-6 last season, 15-4 the season before that. Jeez, what was he doing? 1 Astana, 1 Sofia. Beat Jack Draper in that. Damn. Okay. Beat another lefty. Yeah, just hasn't been playing too well. Lost to Hoffman, Bertola, Dinky, Hijikata, Gasquet, and McDonald. Those are the people that he's lost to on this indoor course this season. Not good. Not great. I don't think he's been playing bad tennis at this point of the season, though, for real. So I don't really think it's wise to fully bet against him in his home country against a younger, also fit to win. Him for a set's minus 200. I wouldn't play it. It's just a little bit too volatile for me. But there is one match I would play, and that's going to be the next one we're getting into. Last but not least, it's going to be, mind you, before I even get into that, Cazaux is minus 191. Mannarino's plus 155. Him to get a set is minus 200. Mannarino. Straight sets for Cazaux, plus 135. But our last but not least match is going to be Terence Atmane going against Hugo Gaston. And would you believe this, that the head-to-head history between these two is oh so interesting. 1-1. Terence Atmane beat him earlier this year in the Bordeaux Challenger. 1-6 in the first set, came back and won 6-3, 6-3. Terence Atmane, Scary Terry Atmane himself, is a underdog in this match. I don't know why for the first round. Going against Hugo Gaston. Hugo Gaston's on the do not fucking touch list for me. So he's an underdog. This is the smoke I'm giving you guys without having to even think about this video's pinned comment too much. I know that I'm playing this. I'm risking this for sure. Okay. Terence Atmane on the indoor court hasn't been too convincing, but I like his odds in France right now. We have Gaston, who just won the Brest Challenger literally 4 or 5 days ago. So he's chilling this past week. Went to the final back-to-back challengers. Oh, wow. Oh wow, beat Stan Wawrinka in the final. Okay, he's been getting back in. He's been getting back in form back in the challengers. Okay, excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse the fuck out of me. Beats Missouri in 3 sets. Galarno, Ferry in straights. Budkov Kier in 3. Okay. Lost to Verdinen though. You lost to Verdinen, you gonna lose to Scary Terry, bro. Because he's the only person that serves as well. And the people I've named, the only person I know that can serve hard is Otto Verdinen, bro. He had 16 aces against Hugo. That's why he won. Spizzuri, decent serve, but not like that. Yeah, regular 4 aces. I like Scary Terry winning, or aces even, if you want to take that. Yeah, I like that. I can dig it. Now, with that being said, that is the rest of the video. That's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to get something quick out to you all, letting you guys know, hey, bada bing, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still ready for the next thing that's going on until the end of the year, until the next year, until the next thing, until the next thing. This is what we're going to keep doing. Keep making videos, keep growing, and keep winning bets. That's what you're here for, right? So, thanks again for tuning into this video. As you know, I love you all. Looking forward to this final. I'm hoping to see Felix do something. I'm hoping he causes an upset, just for the drama. We need more drama in the sport, and we need more drama in the final. Felix should win, not because he's better, just because he should. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, thanks for watching again. Love you all. Be smooth. Be nice. Bet well.